Historically, Israel and Turkey were very close allies in this region of mainly Arab countries. These were two predominantly non-Arab countries that always had a close political and trading relationship. But that relationship was soured back in 2010, most notably when these 9 Turkish activists on a boat called the Mavi Marmara taking aid to Gaza. That boat was boarded by Israeli Marines and 9 of the activists were killed. Now, relations really fell apart thereafter, and the two leaders haven't spoken since. But right at the very end of Barack Obama's trip to Israel and the occupied Palestinian territories, he sat down with the Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu. He persuaded him, and I think these perhaps talks have been going on for a while, but he persuaded Netanyahu to pick up the phone and speak to the Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan. We understand that phone call happened on the tarmac at Ben Gurion Airport. Mr Obama himself joined in the phone call. The two sides agreed to swap ambassadors, to re-establish diplomatic ties. Israel apologised for its role in the death of the 9 activists, and crucially, Israel has also agreed to pay compensation for the deaths of the 9 activists. So this is a very significant diplomatic moment in the region. There will be a lot of right-wingers in the Israeli government who don't like it, but I think the overall importance to the West of getting these two allies back together is the victor at the end of the day.
And where you mentioned President Obama, of course, he has just been there, his first visit to Israel as president. What is the general view of that visit's success? Has it achieved anything beyond what you've just been saying?
Well, it's without doubt, ironically, that this rapprochement between Turkey and Israel is the big success story from his visit. Having said that, the main purpose of his visit to Israel in particular was to re-establish his own personal ties with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The two men hadn't really got on in the past. Obama was viewed with some suspicion in Israel, so that was also a success. And then there was the keynote speech in Israel yesterday, Thursday, in which Obama expressed his desire for some breakthrough in the Middle East peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians. So I think the White House will look back on this trip with a lot of happiness and success, even if a lot of it was imagery rather than substance. Although, as we've both just said, this deal now between the Turks and the Israelis also brings a lot of success to the end of the trip as well. Mr Obama now currently, of course, in Jordan, where he will address other wider regional issues like Syria as well.